So, what's next? We've been getting a pile of questions of, do you guys make a 30 caliber can? Do you make a 9mm can? I need a can for my 338 ARC, etc., etc. And we hear you. That's one of the things that, being a small batch manufacturer, it's kind of tough to balance production with new projects, but we are going to be bringing new projects to you. By the end of this year, we're going to be releasing a couple of different 30 caliber cans. We are going to be looking at something that is very much dedicated towards dual use between pistol caliber carbines, so 9mm capable, and really we want something that's going to be at home on the 300 blackout, running both supers and subs, but leaning more towards the subsonic range. We want something that you can, again, put on your AR-15 rifle. If we've got something if you're chambered in 5.56, but we wanted to really reach out there and help the guys that are running 300 blackout on these shorter packages, because it is a great platform, and we want to be able to support you in that system, in that package and environment. So we're going to be bringing, first and foremost, a dedicated 300 blackout 9mm PCC can to the market, and that will still be 308 capable. But for the guys that are really just need to get that 30 caliber can for your long range rifles, your 300 PRCs, your 300 Win mags, even if you want to run it on your 308 or 30-06, we hear you, and we're going to have a full-size 30 caliber offering just for you guys. Yes, you can run it on the 300 blackout if you want to, but it's going to be overbuilt for that. It's going to be longer. It's going to be a little bit outside of that ideal package range for something like a short-barreled 300 blackout. So we're really trying to drill down on dedicated use cans, because we find when somebody goes and tries to get a do-all can, what ends up happening is the do-all can doesn't do anything really great, and they end up having a 30 caliber can that's about this size, and they'll run it for a while. It's not as good as a dedicated 5.56 can. They end up breaking down, buying a dedicated use 5.56 can, having seen the light. And what ends up happening is it's not the 30 caliber can just kind of gets relegated to the back of the gun safe. It doesn't do suppression on a 30 cal very well. It doesn't do suppression on 5.56 well. It's a jack of all trades, master of none, and we find that guys that go that route end up just kind of buying twice. And we want to really try to help people save money. Go on and get the dedicated cans now, and you will end up saving money in the long run. We are running these cans right now for our introductory pricing for $550. This is in the price point where you can buy a dedicated 5.56 can. You could buy two of them for essentially the price of a lot of other manufacturers' do-all 30 caliber can. And we find that most end users, most customers, are going to be much happier going that route. So with that methodology and that mindset, we're taking that forward into our 30 caliber line and our 30 caliber offerings. So again, that's going to be a dedicated PCC 9mm 300 blackout, ideal sized can, really optimized for that packaging platform. And then we're going to have kind of the higher end, heavier duty use for your 300 PRCs, 300 Win mags, and so on and so forth. Dedicated larger 30 caliber can. After that, so we're talking now into the new year in 2026, what we're going to be focusing on is either a 9mm or a 338 can. We are still juggling that right now. If you guys could go ahead and put some comments below, let us know what you want to see. Do you want to see a dedicated 9mm can first, something that's really geared more towards pistols and less towards the PCC cans? Or do you want to see a 338 can, something that really allows the guys who have the 8.6 blackouts and the 338 arcs to take those packages and start really putting them to use and building their systems around that ideal cartridge? But we really want to hear from you guys in that, because again, being a small batch manufacturer, we really kind of got to pick and choose where we're going to put our resources, and you guys really do drive a lot of that decision making. So don't be shy.